BJ showed up at Lights Out 14. What the hell, BJ?
He said, I'm coming for the fucking all-steel.
He said he wasn't coming. He just wanted to surprise us.
Damn. Alright, we're about to make a rip for us.
Oh, yeah.
Scarlet Fever. See what it does. It made a real good hit yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's enough for the Red Lobster, but we'll find out. We just gotta get Red Lobster down the track first.
I would really hate for them to get put next to each other, but I would love to see the rematch.
Rematch, redemption.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got a pretty good idea on the tune-up for the Red Lobster. We're gonna do a real healthy time retard. You know, a lot of things have changed, so you know, there's a lot of different factors that could be. A lot of different factors. So you know, when you, that's why you test. So now you kind of like, you get a feeling of like, okay, the car's making a lot more power, so our old timer retard, and I didn't do much tuning on the car, so I didn't really have anywhere to really start with, but now we're just going to be a lot more aggressive with the time retard, just getting to pull off the line, because when they just spin in place and they just zip the tire off, there's just absolutely way too much power, which, looking at it, it didn't seem like it should be that much power, but I think it's a man. So old Speedmaster is putting in work. And we have renamed the Speedmaster block. It is now Speedmaster beep. I'll let you guys figure that one out. Day number 2 at Lights Out. Excited, they're prepping the track, getting suited up. So
not as excited as those guys.
No. Update on the. I hate it here. You can't tell. Update on the black sheep. Watch yourself. They're about to get ran over. We got an axle on order. A couple people are bringing us axles to try. Worst case scenario, we'll have an axle tomorrow. Other than that, that's all we could do. That's running good. Pulled a bunch of power out of this one down low to get it down track to see what we can do here. Talking about the tune-up. It's in it.
Oh, it's got a tune-up?
It's got a tune-up. We put a tune-up in it. Now we a lot healthier time retard. Some engines take a lot, some take a little. This one's looking like it's going to take a lot, so I think we're down to about 16 degrees time retard throughout the. Well, it's not. It's got time retard in. I'm not going to exactly say exactly what it is, or where it is, or how it is.
This shit's going to be retarded.
It is
Totally.
Yes.
I like it.
So the track is not stellar.
This is how, like, we talk about the struggle with the track all the time. You're really racing the track. Hot, greasy track, you can't be laying down rubber, so you just got to work with what you got, move around quite a bit. So,
Bro, how about this? I want to say that I am thoroughly impressed with the diesel trucks.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that SNS.
#1 qualifier.
That SNS Cummins.
Milliken.
That SNS Cummins is in RVW. It is boogieing.
Dude, that one, the ones that, it's either, hey, which one's Milliken in? X? Whatever class he's in, he's #1 qualifier.
Dang. Which truck, do you remember which truck it is?
No. It's a diesel.
We're making laps, boys.
Flip over backwards. That's some good data right there. Some good ass data. You gotta love that data. Big smooth brain operation going on right now. Smooth brainers to the front, baby. Yeah.
Hey, you made it down there.
Hey, A to B. First A to B pass, the new lobster motor, everything's looking good. I mean, I was happy with it. You know, that we need to get that data. So I don't necessarily know if it was the fastest, but we don't have a lot of power in it up top, so I think it's a good baseline, and you know, go from there, build off that. Didn't wheelie, which was good. You know, I thought it was going to wheelie just with the wind blowing. We took so much weight off the nose.
No, it literally pulled off, like, hit the tire and it was just like, whoop.
That's what we needed though. Alright, so we're back up here in the lane.
For the first test,
The first test that he knocked tires off. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Alright, so Forrest has made another hit. We're kind of like in alternating patterns, so that's always fun. I get to actually watch some racing. We're up here to shake it down again. We turned it up we doubled our dome pressure out the back, and we moved our timing retard back as well. So hopefully it picks up a little bit. It didn't wheelie. I'm very stretched out in this car. If you see like the in car, the wheel's a little bit high for me, and I'm like SpongeBob big toe on the pedal. So it's happened before. It's like I have to like focus on holding it wide open. Normally it's like you just hold it wide open, you hold your foot there, but like I'll slide in the seat a little bit and I'll come off the throttle. So I think this funny car cage might be big enough to fit a race tech in. As far as getting it in there, I don't know, but I mean,
move the column down
and put a race tech in it.
A little bit and change the throttle.
A whole lot more drivable. So I think that's like the plan with it. So, well, I mean, it fits Kevin Mullins, but I'm not Kevin Mullins, and I mean, someone's got to put it on the bumper. So here I am.
I was gonna say, I mean, you're not far off from Kevin's. I mean,
yeah, do you need to hold the wheel?
If you're feeling like you need to drive this weekend, I mean, we get you a suit overnighted.
I think we should let Mason drive it.
You're not afraid of a personal best being done in the first lap.
Well, you know, I'll put a tune-up in there, make sure that won't happen. So.
Is that like the rod delete tune-up?
No.
So let's not do that.
We don't use that anymore.
Oh, is it the beer can liquefication?
Yeah, we want to keep that beer can block intact. So I mean
that would be a 2.
The turbo is, I'd say, is below its efficiency range right now, making 20
we got
pounds
like
boost.
a 2,000 RPM drop and shit.
Yeah, so it needs more power. So when we get it, like that was just really shaking it down. So we're gonna fire it up here and turn it up a little bit and see if we can lay down a pretty decent number.
Well,
Yeah, dang. It makes more power, that's for sure.
Well, everybody was hitting the tires.
Not us.
We did the opposite.
I accidentally wheelied 3 times. I tried to catch it, dude. It's just impossible to
He was
catch.
in there like, "Ah."
That's literally what it's like. Turned it up some, as you can see. We have no shock data on it, front or rear. It's ladder bar. It doesn't look like it has any extension or separation, so we're just kind of like dealing with it with power management. But did it make us look faster, you think? By going up there and wheeling, or just no?
Good picture.
Cool picture.
Yeah, it makes for cool pictures.
That's all we care about.
I almost scraped the wall.
Oh yeah, I thought you for sure you were gonna.
Yeah,
get
on the
some
third one,
stuff.
I knew exactly what was going on inside
So
the car.
I was in it, and it came up a little bit, and I said, here we go. And then like it gets to like a teetering point, which is not like very far forward. Like once it gets up a little bit, if it's still, the power's coming in, it just goes wham, like way up real quick. So I'm in it. It's okay, so I'm staying in it. It starts to come up real quick. I chop the throttle, and as I, like, it's so fast. As you get back into that thing is coming down, it's like spring loaded right back up. And I said, all right, abort the mission. When I do, it comes back down, and my fat ass foot goes rah, right into it one more time. And the whole time I know I'm going right, so I'm like, and that's exactly what happened.
So the problem is it already had a wheelie problem before, and we took 120 pounds directly off the nose. So
The ladder bar needs to go.
yeah, ladder bar needs to hit the road. Ladder bar is good for mediocre tracks, going like 480s. Like you can go faster, but it's a lot more difficult. And if they're set up correctly, this one in Canada they must measure in the metric system, and this just doesn't. It's not right. So that's what happened.
Canada's the new Kinston on this channel. They're just getting tore apart
Blasted.
for literally no reason.
Blasted.
No reason. Well, some reason.
Some
But,
reason.
we're gonna eat some food. We're having a healthy choice because you know I'm on that diet. We're having grilled chicken clubs. Is what
Oh,
we're doing.
I like
Oh, we can do bacon with it too. I saw some bacon. So grilled chicken clubs with bacon and
on his diet, let me cook up some bacon.
I'm having
A what? A what? Did you?
I was,
did he
I
just
was
have a
actually
stroke?
no, I was
Did he?
actually 100% with him on that. That's a
BLT.
BLT, but he said a BT, a bacon and tomato.
oh god, you guys can go straight.
I
to hell. You
have,
need to have
oh, look what we
that
got. We got
Machuga.
my have an axle right here.
Oh, is that a
Oh,
bearing?
look
too?
at this. Look at this. Turn around.
What y'all got there? Look,
Look
at
at
this. Look at this.
Man with a jab.
Oh my god. Dang.
Coming to save. We might have a solution. This is not the first time they've been comparing shafts. It's damn close. Depends on how much room we have to go in.
I was gonna say how much room the spool is.
We don't know. It might have that much room inside the spool.
Can we tell him how crazy the past hour,
3
hour and a
minutes?
half has
No,
been?
3 minutes.
Well, yeah,
God.
yeah.
All right.
Ultimately, the last 5 minutes.
You guys saw when the guys with the axle came up. It's Friday, 4 o'clock really. We sit down, we eat, we're like, all right, we got to figure out how to get this bearing pressed on there because it had a bearing. We need to extract the bearing from our bad axle, get the spacer out, put the spacer on. So, I mean, the goal is be able to make Q2 tonight, try to go faster in LDR. So, we, Scott's like, you need to find somewhere that's got a press. Pops goes and literally, what, first Google search?
Yeah.
Some like welding and repair. What's it called? Cook's Welding and Hydraulic. We show up there, they have a 40-ton press. Matt's back there with a cutoff wheel. They stayed late. We got done at like 5:15. They absolutely hooked it up. Not ideal. I walk in the back. they didn't ever seen a smart car before. Like where we were in the middle of nowhere, and they're like, "What the hell is that thing?" It's absolutely crazy. And then it was just chaos. I walked back there. Matt's got a piece of square tube pressing this bearing on, but the square tube's smaller than the axle, like at the bottom, so it gets stuck on to chisel it off.
Listen, it wasn't ideal. But sometimes when they say, "Hey, we don't have a bearing puller or a clamshell or anything. We got this press, and the press is from 1904."
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Dude, it was insane. So we got it pressed on. We come back here just in time to make a shakedown here. So Matt changed the tune-up a little bit. Didn't change anything on the car other than the tune-up. Try to tune the wheelie out of it. Not ideal. AFCO Big Guns or Santos, one of the two. Yeah, look at these losers, these stick shift guys. Look at them. Look at them. Stick shift people. They're the worst. I'm surprised the golf cart don't have a stick shift.
No, he's stick shifting his buddy inside.
So we're gonna try it again. Scott's back there right now, putting the studs in and mocking up the axle to make sure everything's good. So like we're working on like every single angle here. We got shit going on, so I'm excited about it.
I can't believe it. We were literally walking into the stands.
Yeah, that's
to
all
sit
I got
down
was
and just
done.
watch and just hang out.
I mean, dude, at the start of the day, we were just gonna make a pass in this, and we weren't getting nowhere with the black sheep. So now we're gonna hit Q2, hopefully. But it's a Q2 in both cars. It has a lot of stuff.
That's the world record car.
Is that the world record? Oh, truck.
Excuse me.
You can't just talk about it. You gotta
Yeah, we'll show him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got this. He's got the same bald spot I got.
Hey, big first name basis guy.
Oh, are you? You've been hanging out with Logan way too long.
Big first name basis guy.
Just name dropping.
He from the
wraps up day 2. I was hoping there'd be another pass or something, but here at Lights Out, sometimes you only get 1 pass a day or maybe 2. So be sure to check back in tomorrow. We got some Black Sheep action coming up, and we got eliminations the following day. So we got a lot of awesome racing content coming your way.